Hello, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Ycey Narrates, and this is The Witcher 3. When we last left off, I always seem to forget that there's these little cutscenes that play in between. I'll catch you guys up in just a moment. In the meantime, Mama Bear, Cry, Obsidian Vampire, Zombie Prime, the Spider Girl. Anna, thank you so much for joining today. Jen, Mackenzie, Ariel, oh boy. Karma! Glad to see everybody's just been waiting. Luna, Audrey, good to see you all today. I enjoy seeing that everybody chats before the stream actually starts. It's always good. Don't want to keep people waiting too long.
He agreed to help defeat the usurper.
So, last time we finished something called... Oh gosh, gotta get this guy a shave. Anyway, last time we... place trophy, oh, I can place trophies here? I don't have any trophies to place, it seems. In my stash. So yes, last time we were hired to go hunt down a vampire. Or rather, hunt down a monster that we largely suspected was a vampire. That vampire hunt took several sessions, the entire Blood and Wine DLC. We eventually found the monster, found a very large, almost convoluted plot that... Oh, sweet! I can put armor on these stands. Okay, I'll remember that for later. Anyway. Hang painting? Oh, I have no paintings. We found the monster. There was a very long conspiracy that made him start going after certain people, certain monsters, and as such, it led us all the way over to defeating the vampire and reuniting a duchess with her long-lost sister who almost tried to kill her. Like I said, it was a long story, but as a reward, we got ourselves a fancy new house. Now, if anybody is currently... Hey, Amity, good to see you. Oof, and it is bright as Dickens out here. But it's beautiful, though. But yes, though, this entire area, Corvo Bianco, this is our estate. So now, in case anybody's curious, where do we go from here? There is actually two final quests. We could start the second DLC, and if we do, the second DLC starts out with, what do you call it? Geralt comes across a stranger who he's met before. In fact, he's at the very beginning of the game, I believe. This stranger seems to know more about Geralt than anybody else should. But the stranger offers Geralt a little proposition. While I have not played the DLC, and I might get some details wrong in my explanation, either way, we will figure out if I'm right or wrong, but this stranger offers to grant wishes. However, before he can really grant you a wish, not quite like a genie, he either needs you to complete somebody else's wish, or he needs you to go collect somebody who's already worn out or taken care of their wish. Basically, he has Geralt either act like a wish granter on behalf of somebody else's wish, or he has Geralt act like a bookie that collects somebody's debt after they've already enjoyed their wish. Something goes wrong, and I imagine that we've got to go defeat this being who is granting these wishes, because they're not some generous fairy that grants wishes, nor are they a genie trapped in a bottle that is granting it so that they can be set free, but rather, this person is granting it so that he can eventually swindle people away with their souls. Yes, that is the price of all these wishes, ultimately. He wants you to sell your soul to him. It is quite a dark path indeed. So... but hey, we do get a lot of nice little moments. This DLC in question also features, this DLC also gives us a nice outfit for Geralt to use. I kind of like it myself. Gives us a couple of good fights, some interesting characters, a fan favorite named Olgier von Everick here. And we get to meet a character from The Witcher 2 named Shani, a sweet little pretty strawberry, as some people know her as. I can understand why they like her, but... Oh yeah, and I also mentioned we get a scene of Geralt dancing. Or possibly wearing donkey ears, which honestly look like bunny ears at some point. So yeah, fighting a evil genie that's not actually a genie, most likely. Geralt dancing with Shani, Geralt wearing bunny donkey ears, and ultimately a bunch of twists and turns. Or we can complete this one first. To catch you up really briefly on the story, and then we'll go back into it, Geralt went on a quest to go find his adoptive daughter Ciri. Ciri has a very special ancestry in her blood. This blood allows her to basically teleport, either a short distance or a long distance. An evil guy named the Wild Hunt, Eredin, wants Ciri so that he can use her blood to open up a portal to do something. I cannot recall. I think it's to open up I actually can't even remember. Something about the White Frost. White Frost is basically if the world was freezing over in a second ice age. And, well, anyway, we're slowly, one by one, we've been killing off the Wild Hunt's generals so that we can finally defeat him. We are down to his last general, so the game is almost done. We just need to go talk to Triss, Yennefer, and probably meet with our allies, and then go fight the Wild Hunt himself. So if we go with the main story, it'll probably be 2 or 3 adventures, like maybe 2 streams left, maybe 3 if we're slow. Regardless, though, we can actually do either of these in any order. Most players suggest that you complete the main game, then do this second DLC, and then do the Blood and Wine DLC last, which is what we did first. So, looking at Karmas, it says that, so the DLC is basically Geralt is an enforcer mob hunting people for wishes. I may have gotten that wrong, but in the little that Lorenzo was willing to tell me without spoiling anything, that's what I gathered. And the only reason he's told me that is because I had previously told him about how I wanted to make a D&D character, or a D&D villain, since I DM a lot, that was basically a genie, an evil elemental, and he actually offers to grant the players a wish. He could very well be the main evil villain behind that entire campaign, or not, but the way I described it was he's a wish Ponzi scheme. He doesn't just grant you 3 wishes and tries to mess them up. Oh no, he'll actually grant you the wish as best as you want it, but he'll require you to go grant somebody else's wish as best as they want. So that's really the only limitation behind the players getting their wish. It may take time for somebody else to grant them their wish, and they've got to go grant somebody else's wish in the meantime. In case anybody is not familiar with a Ponzi scheme in English, it's where an investment broker, investor, approaches you and says, hey, if you give me this amount of money, I will go invest it in this totally BS nonsense, and I will bring you back some money. What they actually do is go probably blow that money, but then they do that same approach to another couple of people, and then they use money from other people to pay off the first group, and then that just repeats itself. I figured it'd be funny to do that with wishes, though, you know? Anyway, so that is why he thought, hey, I need to tell Ycey about this. This sounds familiar. I might be getting that wrong, though. He might not actually do that. Let me just read some of these comments real quick. So the DLC, and that's why they say be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. Oh yes, Jen. You might just get it. So be careful. Make sure it's something you truly want. Just being on here with you all has brightened my mood a bit. Ariel, I hope you know how much you brighten all of our moods. I haven't gotten so many questions and updates about when the next Coils of the Naga, regarding Coils of the Naga, I haven't gotten so many questions about when the next one will be due, or so many pleas for another one since the time of the Mobster series, or the Love of a King, or even the Dragon, which is coming. Hey, the Choose Your Own Adventure took a long time to make, for a number of reasons, but Dragon is next. Anyway, I hope you know, Ariel, the point I'm trying to make, is you definitely brighten our days a lot too. Let's see, or the evil Pan from Once Upon a Time. Oh yeah, the evil Pan. Yeah, Spider Girl. I haven't seen that season of Once Upon a Time. I stopped watching after like the 4th season. I did pick it up later on, but it just didn't hold the same impact. I think it was the 3rd season. Yeah, and then I watched maybe, what was it, the 4th or 5th? Shoot, how many seasons are there? It's been so long. Either way, I don't think I've seen the final season. It just fell off for me. Writing wasn't that charming. Anybody says, Sir, are you hinting at some villain, perhaps? Amity, it is not in your Smugsters campaign. A while ago I started DMing a small campaign for my mods. Haven't been able to do it as often as we'd like, but still. No, this person's not showing up in your campaign, Amity. I would not say it if he was. Dragon's next. I'm sorry, dearie. In case you hear a bunch of scraping sounds, Thor is in the background eating his bone. Which is good news for me because it means he's healing. He's happy. That actually sounds like a cool villain for a D&D character or a Jinn type, genie type. Thank you, Karma. Yeah, it was, from what I've experienced, in case anybody's brand new to D&D, what typically happens is the most common villain around is usually a humanoid character, I've found. You know, the person with the big scheme, an elf, a half-elf, a human most commonly, shoot, maybe even a dwarf. The next villains after them are usually some kind of fiend or demon-like character, or I'd even argue it's tied with a dragon. Oh, no, not a dragon. Second place for most common D&D villains has got to be some kind of undead character. Necromancer, Lich, you know. And then third place has got to be tied with either fiends or dragons. Like a dragon is the main villain at the end. You know. Liches, undead, very common. After all, who doesn't want to fight an enemy that you don't have to feel remorse for beating, you know?
Only hope to beat him with the help of friends.
The
Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic. So Triss
like
and
Luna
Yen set out
said,
to
oh.
reconvene the Lodge
Then
of Sorcerers.
I'd say that fourth place probably belongs to Celestials and Fae as a villain. Most common D&D villains. Celestials I've usually found are, or Fae I usually find are a little bit more common than Celestials, but every time I've seen a Celestial, at least a villain, meaning like an angel or a fallen angel or a demigod of some kind, it's usually some kind of like, they're trying to be a twist villain. Like, they're trying to be different. They're trying to say, yes, these demons that you've been fighting are only a distraction, or they're not actually demons, or something like that. The writing usually fails, in all honesty, more often than not. Celestials are hard to truly write well. But if you do write them well, they can be written very well, as I've seen with one. Only one example. I can get into that in another time. My gosh, this city has fallen to ruin, but do the graphics look better? I swear. The gold and the silver, the metal and the swords look more shiny. The shading looks better. I think I upped the graphics on this just a little bit. My graphics card got updated, that's right. Anyway, let me go look for a Barber somewhere. But yeah, the Fae though, my gosh. If you ever get a chance to play D&D, and the villain is a Fae, you might have a 50-50 chance of wanting to back out of that campaign right now. Especially if it takes place in the Feywild, because if you've got a DM that loves to mess with you, they will make it a living hell for you. Oh, goodness. The reason being is that there pretty much are no rules in the Feywild when it comes to governing. When it comes to, you know, consistency, when it comes to anything like that. Any amount of words can be used against you. You could be talking with other players, and the DM will take that as you talking through your character. Or maybe the Fae in question will be like, oh, I hear somebody talking. That means I must be talking to you, the character, not the player. It could be a very fun campaign. Like, probably one of the funnest campaigns you'll ever have might include an Archfey villain. Unless the DM just really wants to make life miserable, in which case that'll be the worst campaign you've had in a long time. But still, villains that I thought have not been used in D&D in a long time consist of, well, I thought of one, which was, what about an evil djinn? After all, there's such a thing as a noble genie. You know, like a genie leader. Heard that djinn aren't very fond of mortals because of, you know, being trapped in a... Well, they feel like mortals are like dust or insects beneath them, and at the same time... Imagine being so proud and so arrogant that the thing you find is nothing but dust beneath your fingertips somehow manages to trap you in a tiny vase. Yeah, a lot of them would be upset by that. So, what about an evil djinn, perhaps? Now, let's see. You know what? I think I will actually give the chat an opportunity to vote on this. I know I did this last time, and part of me almost regrets this, but I don't think I will regret it. Famous last words. But no. I'm going to let you guys vote. Should we finish the overall game first and then approach this next DLC? You know, the DLC with the evil djinn, Geralt dancing and wearing donkey ears that look like bunny ears at some point, dancing with Shani potentially. Or should we go with finally rescuing Ciri? Oh, well, we've already rescued Ciri. Should we go with protecting our adoptive daughter Ciri in the main quest and finish romancing? I think Yennefer is the romance option in this game. So yeah. Or, you know, beat the main villain. So let's see. You know what? I think I'll word it like this. Beat the BBEG, which stands for Big Bad Evil Guy. I know. Brilliant, isn't it? Beat the BBEG and save the day, or Dancing Geralt and Evil Genies. That is why I labeled this that's why I labeled this thing as, is this the end? Because I don't know if we're going to make it the end or not. But now we return to another day of, here we go, day 23 of Ycey Looks for a Barber for Geralt. Hey Pucario, glad to see you. Welcome to the chat. Only played D&D once for a Halloween campaign, not a fun experience, but at least my guy friend was happy that I played. Ooh, karma? You gotta be careful with those Halloween sessions. Because I personally love the spook factor behind them, but my younger sister's husband is the most common DM we have in our group. The problem is, he is, as much as he's not really a people's person, when it comes to presentations, he's an artist. He'll go all out. He'll add lighting in the rooms. Like he has a little remote that changes the color of the light in the room to multiple colors. So he can do a blood red light lit room. He could do... Anyway, he adds music, sound effects. I mean, I do that too, but still, he's really good at making sure that it all matches up. And when he wants to spook somebody, he'll make sure that it is capable of spooking himself even just a little bit. That is how you know that it will spook anybody. Would you get spooked by this? So yeah, needless to say, I will never forget my first D&D Halloween session, because this guy decided to use the soundtrack from a Hans Zimmer soundtrack, which still to this day put me in fight or flight mode whenever I heard it. I'll tell you about that in just a second if you guys are interested. Got a bit later today due to work, but oh, second. Hey Larissa, Amber, welcome. Got a bit later today due to work, but ooh, so excited for this session. To be honest, I think completing. I think completing the DLC first would feel more satisfying before completing the actual game. I hear you, Amity. Honestly, I hear you. Especially now that we've already completed the main game. But still, the two DLCs are meant to be more like, now that you've completed the main adventure, here's some other episodes of Adventures in the Life of Geralt, Part 1 and 2. This part may take 23 sections. It's like when a teacher says the homework's only 4 questions. The 4 questions each have 4 sub-questions each. It's like, man, my homework's so fat. It's like, geez, why is my homework so fat? It makes my scale say 1 at a time, please. Let me see if I can find a barber. I've been so long since I've been to Novigrad, I've forgotten where all the barbers are. Oh yeah, there's one over here somewhere. Shoot. Heck yeah, can't beat a Hans Zimmer soundtrack. Oh yeah, you cannot. Where in the dickens is... Oh, now I just remembered where there's a good barber up here. Or is he here? Somewhere in this area. He's a fancy boy. A nice, stylish one.
I've been cranky since morning.
So now, let's take this fancy boy up here, Mr. Geralt, and give him a nice facial trim. think I've got to go this way. On Zimmer the goat. Hey, Brandy. Hello to you too. No lie though, this city, love whoever designed this thing. I love how they made each city, depending on what faction it belongs to, each feels distinct, different. There we are. I even managed to tag the right building. Barber is right here. Well to you too. Alright, scissors, lay 'em on me.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Ready trim. Put 'em on me. Here we go. Style my beard. Clean shave. I got, a little bit of facial hair on him doesn't look too bad, I gotta say. Alright. So long.
So long.
Plus, this thing looks snazzy on me. Look at that. Now, I know this outfit does not actually protect Geralt, but dang doesn't he look good in it. Seriously, even the velvet has a bit of sheen to it. Look at that. I think I accidentally upgraded my graphics card without realizing it. This looks far more detailed than I'm used to.
Changeling freak.
Love you too, honey. Now, wait a minute. What's that on the ground? Oh, sorry, sir. Just need to pick that up. Oh, for goodness sake, not these again. The concerned citizen's sermon is from a quest we've already completed. Gonna miss the bearded Geralt. I have a massive fear of those doll dummies since a Hannah Montana episode when I was like 8, maybe. Spider-Girl, was there a Hannah Montana episode where those things came to life or something? Let's see. Dancing Geralt and Evil Genies. And it is a very close call. But it seems that the chat has voted for Dancing Geralt and Evil Genies first just by a sliver. Oof, so sorry everybody. Hope that... I'll just go ahead and end the poll. Hope that for anybody who didn't vote for the winner, hope you'll still enjoy it, nonetheless. Very dashing Geralt, thank you, Amity. He is quite nice. Colored lights in D&D, I would need to hear anything. I wouldn't need to hear anything else. Yes, please.
You'll find I've everything you could ever need.
The Beetlebugs feast abroad. The city is
Alright, off we go.
What are you looking at?
Take good care of yourself.
I swear, based on how I've played Geralt, Baldur's Gate, and a few other games, if you ever need me on a quest for you, make sure to add "This is urgent." Otherwise, well, as you can see, I'm doing pretty much every side quest before I actually complete the main quest. Geralt is... I'm not being very fast with him. It's like, listen, if you need me to come get you, I will come get you, so long as the bad guys don't do anything with you. And they won't do anything with you if they want to keep their toes, fingers, and arms, and limbs, and heads, and lives, and souls, and wallets. But if they... Anyway, I will get to you when I get to you. So if you need it urgent, make sure the notice says urgent. Otherwise, I will get to you when I get to you. Can I walk through here? Yes, I can. Oh, sorry, sir. What? Good Lord, what happened to your face?
The guards, they're worse than thugs.
Good to know. Have a nice day. Guys, just wanted to say, you all have helped me feel so much better because I have a lot of stress right now, so thank you. Mama Bear, thank you so much for coming here. You reduce our our stress, hopefully as much as we reduce yours. Reduce our stretch. Yeah, you help us with our Pilates. You reduce our stretch. I've got an excellent down dog now because of you. No, seriously, he's a great down dog. He's chewing on a bone right now in his downtime. Ooh, a notice board. Okay, let me go run over here. Wait a minute. An abandoned site. You know what? I have fast traveled so much, I think... Let's go ahead and do my classic, my favorite activity of let's run there. Hey, Roach. Would you help a brother out, Roach? There you are.
Faster.
Look at him. Look at him in his armor. Oh, that's my fancy boy. That's my fancy horse. Sorry, Thor. You're also a fancy boy. I yelled, "That's my fancy boy," and Thor looked over me. Mid-bite, just stopped chewing. Was like, "The heck?" I'm like, "Yeah, buddy, you're my fancy boy too." Now, sheep! Don't run over the sheep and the goats.
Hey there.
Almost ran over a sheep or a goat. There's both of them out here. Geralt and bunny ears. Letties. See, they're donkey ears, but the thing is, they look a bit like bunny ears at the wrong angle. Why'd my health bar just suddenly appear? That's probably why. You know what, let's just go over and see what this little goodie is right here. Yippee-ki-yay, roach. Oh. Ah, so there's a water hag here, just guarding some treasure. Oh, you picked the wrong day to have some treasure. What the heck? Beauclair de Blet? I mean, hear me out, chat. That looks snazzy. Don't you think? Okay, let's put those back. Okay, seriously though, that looks snazzy. You know what? I'll wear this for just a little bit. We are a fancy boy. Gonna be walking around like a fancy man. Oh shoot, I need to sell this stuff. Okay, I would definitely sell that stuff once I get back. Once I kill this thing. Where are you? Oh, I've already got it. You. Oh. All that prep. Just forgot I'm back in the real world. Well, the Witcher world, rather. Thor Cock said, "Am I a fancy boy?" I see. The fanciest. Thor is the fanciest boy. So it's just why I wanted to make sure that he knew it's still him. Right then. Pardon me, chat, but I just need to quickly go stop by the store. I promise I will come back with the milk. Please do not jump to any bad conclusions here. I just need to go sell some stuff, and I will be right back with the milk and with the beverages. We will have a fantastic stream. Doggy. Just go back in, jump. Yes! Now then. Let's go ahead and use this little fast travel point. Geralt the fancy man, very distinguished. Thank you, chat. See, he does look very elegant and distinguished in this blue doublet. See, this is one of my... I'll wait for it to appear. Oh, loading. This is one of my favorite colors of blue. I mean, almost. It's a little dark right now. Maybe add a little bit more cyan to it. But yeah, add a little gold accent. Make it a little bit darker, more cyan. Yeah, more turquoise. Okay, never mind. It's one of my favorite shades of blue.
Welcome.
I'm just curious.
Welcome.
I'm just curious. I've heard from everybody that blue is the most common favorite color, followed by red. I want to test this out. Chat, type in your favorite color into the chat. Here we go. Show me your wares.
Show me what you have in stock.
Even if you think it's something unique, like, well, it's not red, I like magenta. Okay, write magenta then. I'm not going to be the guy that says, nah, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. Tracker gauntlets. 2 salt. Sell this. I guess I have something better by now, right? Yep. Boy, I really should come back and upgrade my gear. Oh my goodness. I guess I don't need that anymore. It's gonna just wear me down. Zarakenian saddlebags. I need to see what Roach has currently. My giddy great goodness, that is a lot of stuff I need to sell all of a sudden. But oh well, I can sell it quickly. If I can find something that's not red. Ah. Probably need to go visit a tavern. Oh well, I'm in the marketplace. This is the right... Oh wait. He craft something for me?
Willing to craft something for me?
Oh, he's an armor smith. I was hoping to craft a sword. I guess I can sell my armor to him too.
Show me what you...
Okay, any color, blue, red, blue and red because of Spider-Man. Hey, LPS, how you doing? White, but I like blue, Jen. Yep, midnight blue, LOL, any dark shade, purple, teal. There we go, white, blue, purple, and pink. That's very fitting for you, Amity. White, pink, and light blue. Very fitting for you, Larissa, I swear. Chat, some of you are adorably alike, and I embrace it. Let's see. I think I need to put that in my stash. 89 versus 65 armor. Need to go find a stash and start selling some of this stuff. Okay. Chance to freeze, chance to freeze, chance to freeze. Attack power. Okay, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Don't need that. And sell that. Sell that. Oh, I shouldn't have sold that. Oh well, too late now. And that's about as much as I need, but I want to put this stuff in my bag. What do you call it? In my... stash? It sounds so wrong when I say that. It sounds like I've got a secret storage where I'm like, let me put this stuff in my stash. Alright.
So long.
There we go.
Trouble?
Pardon. Where's that guy? There you are. There's a merchant here who likes to buy stuff. Random jewelry, goods. There you are.
What have you got there?
There are minute shades of blue compared to the night and day. But to you, sire, it works well on yourself as well. I appreciate that, Jen. Green, blue, and anything in between, Audrey. I forgot, green was also a very popular favorite color. Let's see. Go. There we go. There we go. Selling the rings. Green gold diamond ring. Doesn't have a... Yeah. Buddy. We need to get some more stuff. Oh my goodness. All those spoons from when I visited that night hag. I think I might keep some of this stuff. Nilfgaardian Special Forces insignia. Like that. Alright. In that case, let me just stop by a tavern, sell my junk. What the heck? Who wrote... We got graffiti. And my controls are glitching out. There we go. They're probably not glitching out. It's probably that game is having trouble loading all this.
Welcome, welcome.
Got some IRL news I'd love to share with you all. Well, what do you got for us, LPS? Handlebar stash, Mama Bear. Handlebar stash for who?
What have you got there?
Okay, now let's sell my junk. Cookies. Burned bread. Not gonna lie, that sounds tempting. Get rid of the mushrooms. Hate mushrooms. Get rid of mushrooms. Me no likey mushrooms. Alright, sell my junk. That's my actual junk, not slang for anything. Decorated hunting knife, sell that. Wooden fake tooth. Corkscrew, rings. Green gold diamond ring. Some of this. Some of these. And some of this. And you've already run out. And you've already run out of room for me to sell you stuff. Take my junk already.
So long.
Maybe this is one of those things I should have done before the stream. Just didn't really give myself time.
Defeat isn't a desertion.
Yep, the 3Ds. I can give you my 3Ds later, boy. Let's see. 108 out of 170? Oh yeah, stash. That's where I was going. There you are. Go visit Dandelion's place. Asked me some general knowledge questions. If her associates call me midday tomorrow, then we go to an online audition. So watch this space. I might appear on beat the chasers if I get a phone call. Hey, congratulations, LPS. Like, hey, we're happy for you. If it's something good, I hope that's not a scam. For some reason, that almost sounded like it, but let's be honest, if somebody approached me with a game show option, or to try out for that, that'd probably be my first initial reaction too. Like, am I already on a game show? Is there candid camera somewhere around here? Is Ashton Kutcher gonna pop out of the bushes and be like, "You've been punked, gotcha, fool"? Anyway. Oh, speaking of punked, what the... Might need to give this game some time to catch up. Last time it was a little laggy and glitchy and choppy. I just held onto this screen for a little bit. And then, yeah, just like that. Much smoother. Hey, Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Geralt.
Ah, I can play him Gwent. Alright, we got to. At least one Gwent per game.
I never refuse.
A hunt, a game of Gwent.
Let's play.
Because he also has a unique card. Just saying, what kind of stash are you talking about? Secret stash. Hairy situation. Interesting situation there, Mama Bear. Love color combos as well. My favorite is anything with white and gold. Honestly, Amity, even if it has white and gold, or silver white and gold, oftentimes has its own little niche, like it's supposed to be celestial colors in fantasy. I still love it. Oh boy. Scortiel. Oh, keeping that, keeping that. Keeping you. Let's exchange you. I guess I could use that. And I need stronger cards. Just in case he has a little spy card. I don't think he will. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 actual attack cards. You know, I need to get rid of you. Okay, that's a good one. Alright, let's go in swinging, shall we? Let's force him to bring out a nice big deck of cards. If Satan even lost his hair, there would be hell to pay. If I was not tired right now, Luna, you would have gotten a very loud laugh out of me. Well done. Oh boy. There was more cheese in that statement than... You pass? You cannot pass on me. Fine, I will do this then. Pass that. Now we can pass. I feel like at this point in The Witcher, a game of Gwent is required. Anna, I typically have 2 things that I go for. A game of Gwent and a hunt in every one of my games. Wait, why am I going first? Did they... They didn't pass. They just... Alright. I gotta go all out in this one. Ah, phooey, I should have played this last round. Kung Fooey, what was I thinking? Oh well. Let's force some of his good cards out, shall we? After all, I need to start using these. Oh, she's pretty. Yeah, let's bring you out. Don't have a little buddy for you, but still. Ycey is right, especially when you can't go wrong with white and silver, especially if blue combines with it. Again, usually those are like holy or celestial colors in fantasy. I love them. I think they're really good, if you ask me. I wonder... 5, 6, let's see. I could use hers and just bring out one of those little Gauntero Dim cards. Here we go. Oh boy. If I play this, I guarantee he's going to have some sort of bad card that... Or that. Not doing really well right now. Maybe I can try to turn it around. Gotta use it. It'd be nice if I could use it to get rid of a bunch of cards, but alas. Ah, crap. That would have been the perfect time to use that destruction card. Well, he just won, most likely. Never fear, I'm not done yet. Got another trick up my sleeve. I should have used this a while ago. Ah, reckless. Well, that won't. That'll hurt him more than it will hurt me. 39, 34. You know what? I'll do this instead. 48. Now we can pass. I think I just won this. Because this little card right here... Yep, I just won the game. Sweet. Smashing.
Seems I won.
Right fucking shock, given your frankly amateur deck. Here, take this card.
Talking awfully big for your
Do well
size,
to
man.
fix your collection. It's downright porous. I'll need you bringing me shame a good dandelion for that. You might skim something off your mate Roach. He's said to have good cards, that one.
You get any more angry and you're going to turn the color of your hair, Zoltan. As if you haven't heard that 100 times over. Hello, Danya. Thank you for coming. Right, we got a mission to do.
I'm in a rut.
Visit my stash. Put this in here. Oh wait, no, I need to keep that just in case. Put this away, put this away. This way, this way. Use this one or that one. I'll decide when I get there. You okay, Thor? Got the hiccups? You got the hiccups, Thor? Okay. No, I don't know why I just asked him as if he's gonna respond. You know, just looking at him like, you alright, buddy? If he wags his tail, then he wags his tail and lets me know he's good. That is how Thor and I communicate. That is how I communicate with my dog. We now return to another episode of Organization ASMR with Ycey. Please hold tight. Alright, we're ready to go.
Such a hard time finding inspiration.
Choppy frames. Oof. Can't wait till we get out of the city and the frames are not going to be so choppy. Well, that does make for some very comedic timing, if you ask me. Run by and you just get one frame of a person, then you suddenly hear, ah! Is this... That's not Triss. No, that's just an elf. Doesn't even look like Triss.
You seek someone, stranger?
Yes, somebody named
Yes?
Triss.
You seek someone, stranger?
Gosh, and she's very polite, too. I mean, most other NPCs I talk to in this game are like, F off. Like, go F off and die. I'm like, okay. It's like, very well, sir. Alright, let's go meet up with Roach. Now, ladies and gents, thank you for waiting for me. We are going to go on the road with Roach. You could almost say we're on the Roach again. Joke's on you, I hate myself already for that one. Now that we're away from the city, we should get much smoother frame rates. At this point, I think me and Luna are the pun queens. Very repugnant. What are
Not so
those?
fast, Roach.
Oh, those are just wolves. I saw some red dots on the minimap. If anybody is new to this series, this is The Witcher 3. Geralt here is a monster hunter. A very fancily dressed monster hunter by my own personal preference, no less, but he has been mutated, augmented, to be the ultimate killing machine for monsters. He's faster, he's stronger than a human being, his wounds recover quickly, and he drinks an assortment of potions that are basically poisons to us, but his metabolism allows him to digest those and get the benefits from them. On top of all that, one of his greatest weapons is his vast encyclopedia of a brain. He knows pretty much everything about every monster that he comes across. He eats, sleeps, breathes, lives, and dies for the monster. And will probably die for the monster, I should say. Entrance to a cave, an abandoned site. You know what? I want to see what that is up here. Through the woods. Where are we going? Over the river and through the woods. Probably not to Grandma's house we go. Definitely to the big bad wolf's house. And I just passed the marker. What the dickens? The heck happened here? Oh my goodness.
Sing, sing!
How long you gonna make me wait?
You little. Okay. Alright, so we just got a bunch of raiders here. Good to know. In that case, let's just give them a nice little warka. Nice little welcome. Water hack decoction? Let's go for it.
Witness me, brothers!
Spells! Spells!
It's like, do you have any idea who you're dealing with? You have no idea who you're dealing with, it seems.
Howdy!
I witness you!
Oof. Apparently I have no idea who I'm dealing with either. I'm gonna go take down that archer. Oh. So that's how you're gonna play, huh? Alright. Just go around this side. He's got to run out of energy at some point. What about this thing? That's right. I apologize in advance for any frame rate delays, but we do the best we can here. Here at Ycey Narrates, we do the best we can with such low-quality garbage that we can. Oh, speaking of low-quality garbage, that parry on my side was horrible. There we go. Let's see, did you bribe him to be on the dark side? Wait, Karma? Oh, you're talking to Luna. Ycey, Big Bad Wolf is the Ycey, Big Bad Wolf is Den of Thieves. Huh? Oh, speaking of, there's the... That's not really a Big Bad Wolf, those are just two doggos. Area liberated, population has returned. Listen, if you're trying to race through the Witcher world, you're not doing it right. Enjoy the place. And be sure to sell what you got to the
Yeah,
merchants.
welcome to my workshop.
Alright, show me what you got, boyo.
Show me what...
Well, and when I said show me what you got, I meant buy my garbage. And when I say buy my garbage, I mean buy my valuable necklaces. And that's all he can buy. Oh well. Have a good day, good sir.
So long.
He's our jester making jokes for us. And see, yeah, I mean, I might have the handle of the Winter King, but what's a king if he's making jokes? Or jests, you could say. He's a jester. Hang on, options. Video, there we go. Graphics. Performance, ray trace, anti-aliasing. I mean, as much as I love all of these little... Oh, shadow... It's actually kind of decent. Never mind. I'm gonna just let it play out as needs be. Sorry, madam. Let me clear clean up the trash here. Orders for cleanup to Eric von Kiddon. I shall be brief, as the matter is simple. The issue of Christerhagen must be resolved in a manner both complete and final. The village that served as a safe haven for the Imperial snitch must be burnt to the ground. The surrounding fields sown with salt. Drive the women and children off, hang all the men. Okay.
The eternal fire protects us, but the witcher sure comes in handy at times.
Happy to be of help. Boy, they're really painting themselves on my target list.
Your blades. Why not hit your waist like everyone's dead?
It's easier to reach them this way, that's why. Alright, Roach. Enough lollygagging on my part. We've got an adventure. I see, instead of Grandma's house... Never mind. Yeah, instead of Grandma's house, you're right. It was a village being raided by a bunch of renegades and mercenaries from the looks of it. Ooh, and we got another little monster den out here. Given that it's in this region, though, how many of you want to bet that it's probably a spider's den? Or... I'm guessing either... What are those rot fiends called? Oh, rot fiends. No. What are those zombies called? No, they're probably not out here. There's no battle site out here. Oh, he's a hunter. But I missed one.
on.
I'm gonna guess arachnomorphs, giant spiders, or... What's the other type of insect? Arachnids? Oh well. One of the two insect types. We a go a hunting. Here we sagosa. Monarchs need a sense of humor because the job is crazy. Yeah, whenever you have a tough job, a sense of humor can make everything a little lighter and brighter. Greener, not meaner, is what we want to go for here. I just realized, if this is a bunch of giant spiders, I have a lot of people in chat who are arachnophobic. So, I'll let you know in advance. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, it looks like that is a giant spider's den. Okay. I will spare the chat.
Giddy up.
We'll go take care of that another time. Usually what I do is I just freeze them. You know, freeze the spiders in place and then just kill them that way. Lorenzo likes to use the fire approach. He sets them on fire. And then while they're, you know, shrieking and freaking out, he goes up and slashes them. What did I just run by? Oh, a bear. Sorry, Roach. We gotta go. So is your character on Witcher like Superman? Yeah, Spider-Wolf, or Spider-Wolf, Spider-Girl? I used a mod to make him look like Henry Cavill, the Witcher. I switch between the mod every now and then. And it seems that the entrance is... Ah, over here. Guess I should probably get rid of that little marker. I can come back to that. I swear I've run by this estate before. Never really paid it any attention.
A storm. Damn it.
I just saw somebody on the ground before a cutscene started. Yes, Anna's video, a spider den.
Mate.
Giant spider's den.
Your looks not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for old Geert von Everec.
Ah, that'll be inside.
Fire to the spider den, yay. Amity, you and Lorenzo have the same idea about getting rid of spider dens. I freeze the spiders so they stop trying to run away. He sets them on fire. But either way, they get slashed. Either way, they get bonked. Either way, they get crushed. But our approach is more fire and ice.
Old Geert von Everec. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
I was told I'd find old Geert von Everec here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
Meant to click the other option, but it
So maybe you can make up for that and help me.
didn't go down when I wanted it to.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
No, I'm all geared.
You?
Okay,
Not
Spartacus.
likely. I'm all geared.
Old gear doesn't have boobs. Amusing, really. I'm here on business.
You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's short.
Whoa, shit just got serious.
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems old Geert von Everex offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
The purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey? You think they shoved the long pike up your ass?
What's up with the men's hairstyle, sire? Sue your barber?
All right, Master.
No. See, they all just got a discount on their barber. He gave them half off.
Bit as it is, I'm impressed. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd. What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
Let me just wait for the game to catch up a little bit. A good old fireball, then slash. Yes. Oh yes, Amity. Spiders are fine. I just can't escape spider dens in games, hoping they drop loot. In this game, though, the spiders are annoying to fight because they're super fast, and so they constantly back away from you. Then one will run up from the side like they're raptors, like they just read from the strategy book of raptors from Jurassic Park, and come from the side. But they're not very clever girls so much as just annoying little opportunists.
And he's one to get bored mighty quick.
Grab his interest. Good to know. And nothing to loot around here. I'm already bored. So that's why I freeze the spiders. Mate, you are staring at a statue. Naked statue.
What types of sculptures fetch the best prices?
He's got a nice voice.
Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench.
An elven woman, too. Little
What do
ears
you think
poking
of
through.
her?
An elven wench. Sculpture's not my field of expertise. Henry Cavill, or Henry Calvin, as you wrote, is my favorite Superman, but that's my opinion. Hey, he's my favorite too, Spider-Man, or Spider-Girl. Goodness, I'm just going to call you Spider sometimes. It's like, yeah, Spider, he's my favorite Superman too. It's the legs that make them fast. Yep, 8 legs, Jen. And in this game, they really capitalize on that. Spider asked a human, "Why are you afraid of me, human?" Well, all the reasons I had have been replaced by the fact that you can talk. Serious? Oh, yeah. Reminds me of that comic where a guy is calling his friend. He's like, "Dude, there's a spider here. I need your help." Guy on the other end says, "Remember, the spider is more afraid of you than you are of it. Just hit it with a shoe." And it shows the friend on the phone pointing a gun at the spider, which is also somehow pointing a gun at him in a standoff. And the guy on the phone just yells, "We are way past a shoe at this point." Oh, yeah. Nutty comics like that. Or, we have an inn that's called what was it called? We have an inn called the Prancing... what was it? What are those things that shapeshift into objects called? I'll think of it another time. Sculpture's not my field of expertise. Gotta admit I like it. I prefer Gunst work myself. Rather talk about the notice. Sculpture's not my field of expertise. I gotta admit, though, hear me out, chat. I consider myself very respectful, but it does look nice. It's very detailed without being too detailed to the point of being R34. Looks more like the general shape. But again, sculpture's not my field of expertise.
I happen to like it. Especially the two ovoid forms.
A jester. Good. I don't like men with no sense of humour. They bore me to death. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned. Not a flaw on its surface. Painfully perfect.
Don't break the statue.
As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside.
Mother...
That's better. More interesting, at the least.
More like Mason Frecker.
Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
Somebody worked on that thing. Listen, you don't break art.
Long may he live. Long live the Ataman.
Long live the Ataman! Long live the Ataman!
Come and drink with us.
Well,
Mimics,
we
thank you,
haven't a
Karma.
choice now.
Exactly that. We are way past a shoe at this point.
Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
You're not wrong. I see as an artist myself the details and such. Yeah, all right, thanks, Jen. Especially the two ovoid forms. He knew what he was talking about. A great way to say, yep, we know the real reason you're probably looking at this thing. But no. Celebrating anything special?
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Whose
Squire
voice?
Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair saber, I dub thee Tradiciana.
I suggest you sober up before you give it a name. Kind of person who will give himself a tattoo when he's sloshed out
Monster in the
drunk.
sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Oh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women. Each craves a prince and will wade knee-deep through shite to get him. Ycey was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either. Hey! Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter?
Oof.
Apologies. Ah, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
Gentlemen. All right. Yeah, take the job.
Consider
No
the
need to
beast
talk about the
gone.
reward.
Confident. Bring me its head, and the reward shall be yours.
The hair of the statue is pretty. That was actually my favorite part, Spider-Girl. The hair itself was beautifully detailed. It had locks, waves. I don't know, just like each strand seemed to come to life. I could understand, though, what he was saying about how it looks lifeless. The eyes didn't have any details, but that's one of the reasons I... Alright, maybe if we added a little bit more detail into the eyes, that's it. But as for that, I like the hair. Looks like a giant ogre with ears. Don't loot. Don't do it, Ycey. Don't do it. Just take care of the job already. Take care of the job. Just take care of the job. Just go. Back away from temptation. Who's waiting for me at the door?
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Peepers. That a problem?
Get to the
Well,
point.
who are you calling puss
Got an
peepers?
offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Peepers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Let's see. Want to know something even funnier? Artist Geek says, it took a whole team effort to kill a large ass centipede, and it was in the bathroom. Hey, centipedes are no joke. At least, one of my brothers and my dad lived in the Dominican Republic for a few years. And, my gosh, the centipedes over there get pretty big. So, yeah. When I think of centipedes as no joke, I think of them. Alright, let's go. Potentially lucrative puss peepers. Someone's killed my mate. It's like I'm not a hired assassin.
I'm a witcher, not a manhunter.
Kill an
One job
awful
at the
lot
time.
of them, though, don't you?
When they deserve it.
And my friend's murderer, he don't deserve it. At least hear me out.
Yeah, alright.
Clivert dealt Fistech. A few days passed, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No, but Clivert was one damned reliable Orson. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's got a scar on his forehead, not unlike yours. Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, puss peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it.
All
Look
right.
for me in Oxenfurt. The Alchemy Inn on the main square.
No problem. Let's see, Rosa on a red field. Did she just add a... I'll check the Oxenfurt sewers first, but did she just... Holy smeg, I still haven't even done that wolf's clothing quest yet. The one with the werewolf. Big City Gwent players too? Oh, right, I can't do that one because Dijkstra's technique is temporarily locked out of the game. Find the scribe in the Passiflora. That's a brothel. And then, naturally, I, of course, had to enter a bunch of side quests from Toussaint. Old pals, win a unique card for Vernon Roche. I'll have to go visit him. Investigate, bow down for clues of the Kluvert's murder. Okay, yep, that's the one that she just sent me on. Alright, one thing at a time, madam. First things first, going to the Oxenfurt sewers. Ah, over here. Well then, since we're out here, let's go take a look at that little monster den.
They eat and drink.
Chad, I love that you all shared my sympathy for that statue. That was somebody's time and effort that he just ruined right there. I'm like, boy, have you no respect for the craft? Even if you don't like it, you don't have to destroy it. It's like, what are you, a 10-year-old? He's respectful, though, at least. May not be respectful to a woman's statue, but at least he's respectful to the real source. Those are boars. Holy. And yet they'll probably be quite lively, I bet. Oh, keep trying to, come on, use your sign. Ah, Geralt. AI, you find new ways to disappoint me every day. There's some choppy frames like none other. Oh well, I'm gonna find a way to get me some bacon, that's for sure. I want to get me some bacon. Ah, yeah, bacon. Yep. Oh, some bacon. Yep, nope. Nope. Come on. Oh, come on, get closer to it. There we go. Don't you dare. Oh, you little... I don't even know what you were aiming at. Hit. See him coming. Gotcha, boy. Oh, you little... I got a new idea. Let's just cool them out for just a second. There we go. Freeze the bacon. Put the bacon in place. And you next. You next. Come on, get over here. Let's just wait for him to come around. And Toro. Well, these are some aggressive boars. Okay, so that's the last of them. Finally got my audio rendered today, so now I can relax and enjoy the stream. Oh, welcome, White Wolf. Can't wait to hear what that audio is about. Boar tusks, meat. Ooh, and I got me some bacon. Boar pelt. You can kill a big pig too. Hey! Now I know that it says you can just walk through it, but I prefer to just walk in that way. Hang on a second, where's the treasure in here? To Camille, son of Kosa, this letter's your last warning. When I made you a hunter, I didn't have in mind for you to spend all your time hunting wenches. We've got boars breeding like rabbits. I think I've solved that problem. Deer devouring our saplings, and wolves strolling calmly right outside the walls of our estate. Get to work, lad, or your career will end quicker than it started. I mean, some might argue he's going for the most difficult game of all time. Yeah, I'm horrible sometimes, aren't I? I'm just a little flirt sometimes. Still, though, that definitely explains why there were so many boars right there. Spontaneous profits. Oh, yeah. Do that another time. Now then. Right, I had a mission to do. People are like, Ycey, don't you? Yes. I just want to explore on my way there. Do a bit of exploring. Okay, might have some bacon turkey sandwich before breakfast then. Abby, you're definitely speaking this chat's language. I think out of my... I once did a meat tier list, like a... Oh, speaking of boars everywhere. Let's see. There we go. Get you, and get you. Go after them. There you are. Gotcha, boy. It's actually very clever. I don't know if the AI did that on purpose, but I was following one, and so two different boars kind of crisscrossed in different directions. So it made, because I was following one, it made me run into the opposite boar instead. Oh, get over here. All right. More bacon. Oh, you aching? Yep. Oh, some bacon. Yep. Well, you can kill a big pig too. Oof. 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 There we go. Now that's oof. You can kill a big pig too. Oof. One last time. All right. And continuing on with the road. Bacon turkey, sire. Not bacon Pumbaa. You say not bacon Pumbaa. I say that sounds pretty delicious if you don't mind my saying. Yeah, a bunch of boars, but some might say they're quite exciting. Ooh, cows, too. I wonder... Quite a few cows. No, don't do it, Ycey, don't do it. Don't do it. They're just cows. Some farmers' cows. Just keep on going.
The plague!
Alright. I once did a meat tier list, the boars, and we took that person, Shay. But what are you doing over there, Roach? I called Roach and he just appeared in the middle of the cows. Like, what are you doing, Roach? He's like, oh, you know, hanging out.
Giddy up.
Yeah, I once did a meat tier list. It was like beef, from basics like beef, lamb, mutton, fish, all of that. Types of fish. For me, beef is S tier. Bacon is S tier delicious. Especially if it's like a nice fine boar bacon, which I did not know I needed in life, but my gosh, is it delicious. I think I'll go over here. It's the nearest...
Come on, Roach.
That is the nearest fast travel point. Yeah, mutton, I actually haven't tried actually, no, I have. I tried some pretty low quality mutton over in Scotland one time, when I visited Edinburgh. And I gotta say, it was actually really good. And they said that was low quality, like just very common mutton you can get off the streets. I honestly had very fancy lamb chop years ago, but for some reason, I just can't get myself to eat lamb chop anymore. I mean, I know that it's all meat in the end, but still, I'm like, let it grow up at least. That's just me, though. I don't encourage you to do the same thing. This is me explaining why I don't do something now. The same with veal. I'm like, let it grow up first. Haven't really tried veal, though, so I don't know what to compare it to. Because beef is already good as it gets. Let's see, fish. Fish is a really hard one to go with, because it's a very wide range of types. Lots of different types of fish, you know? Let's say salmon. Let's see, most salmon I tried is about B tier at best. My mother's salmon, though, is a breed in and of itself. I think I've already told Chad about my mother's salmon. I actually shared a little Twitter post about it. I remade my mother's salmon, because, speaking of Dominican Republic, my parents are there right now. But yeah, I decided to remake my mother's salmon using her recipe and her whole method that she taught me. And it actually turned out amazing. Usually I get disappointed with some of my repetitions, like my reenactments of trying to recreate, that's what I'm going for. Her recipes. But it actually turned out really good. I was happy with the outcome. It was delicious. Let's see. Ah, right, now I'm making myself hungry. Alright, now... Oops, sorry, sir.
Boy, why there? What for?
Oh, gotta go down here.
Not enough.
Geralt, there we go. Use the ladder. Do not fall down that.
Best avoid it altogether.
White Wolf, Scotland forever!
And many a war fighter's gone in and never come out.
Ooh, definitely take that. Definitely take that ingredient. What in the dickens is down here?
Boot prints. Large. A man's most likely. Thought only women came looking for the cursed prince.
Ah, I see what that is then. Righty-ho. Definitely gotta sell these weapons as well while I'm down here.
A woman's prince alongside. Single set. She came alone.
Guess I don't need to grab any more of these. Let's just go kill this thing. Boy, it's different being back in this world where everything is not a lot stronger than me.
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Killed by another witcher? So we've got a drowner here that was killed by something with a blade. Oh yeah, in case you're new to this game, Geralt's also a bit of a sleuth. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? A sleuth. Ooh, another very favorite are crustaceans, especially shrimp.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me. Don't you dare.
What did I just see in that shadow?
Don't do this to me.
What in... Oh, okay. Oh, Shani!
Shani,
Geralt?
what are you doing here?
Sorry, that shadow looked like something else.
Help me.
Shani, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
Ladies and gents,
You
this
did
is
all you
Shani.
could.
Shani, a doctor from The Witcher 2 that was romanceable in that game.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
My gosh, she's a sweet
Long
little
story
strawberry.
short.
She's
I've been treating the sick and wounded, as always. Mainly
almost
at my
called her
clinic in
delicious.
Oxenfurt.
Whoops.
But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But, once we're out of these sewers.
Redanian army force you to come here, too? Or are you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but something attacked us.
You are just a sweet dang strawberry. Ahem. Sire, really? Listen, Luna. And chat. Yes, really. It's always that time to say strawberry. Ooh, shrimp with some horseradish cocktail sauce is just perfection. Yeah, Shay, yeah, for me, the shrimp is best off cooked or grilled with some nice garlic butter. That is my favorite. I'm not a fan of the cocktail sauce, oddly enough. And then cold shrimp is just okay. I could put it on C tier for me. I think the only meat I would really put below B tier is probably chicken. I used to love chicken growing up, but now it's just like a C tier. If it's cooked good, like adequate, B tier at the highest, most of the time D tier if it's low quality. Not a fan of it anymore. Why am I talking about this? We got a story to do. Injuries, how do you get some?
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared.
That's probably why you're alive.
Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
First that suspicious shadow
Sound like a major
going up and
necrophage or a
down,
pack of drowners.
No.
and then that slurping noise.
was
Shawnee, you're
one
not helping with this
big,
image I'm trying to remove from my head.
But one.
Oh, it's a
Somebody threw
big
torch
one,
at it.
too.
Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know.
Not afraid of fire. He's someone important to you?
The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on
I was
leave
wondering
next
why he was
week.
describing somebody as a
Down the
strawberry.
road.
Yeah, now you see,
Nor all
Karma.
the rest of his unit.
Doesn't
How
she,
many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
How do you feel about side pork, Anna? Huh, pork? I mean, side pork, I'd put that in C tier. It's good, passable. If it's really high quality, B tier. There are some good ones that could be a high B tier. But, yeah, it's decent. How to get out of any situation 101. Sauteed shrimp with rice. Ooh, if you had small honey and pepper dip on the side. That actually, I have not tried honey and pepper dip with sauteed shrimp, but Larissa, you have piqued my interest. Your mission, what was it?
Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself.
I'll say.
And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Ah, of course.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
Good lord, my butt cheeks are amazing in this.
Rating's badly bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened one of the walls. Careful,
looks like it
monster
did.
might still be here.
Let's see. Oh. Cutscene. Shrimp rag out is love. Ooh, Abby, you are making me want to try that too.
Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Poor boys.
Dang.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
Know them well?
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian. Miklas only enlisted this Yule.
Her heels, though. Oof. Pardon me if I can't stop staring, Shani. I promise I'm focused.
Someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
Right. Proper burial, proper boots, proper burial,
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured.
It seemed to not work very quickly,
He and I
though.
stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Knowles stood watch.
And the effort
Then
was very
that
Knowles.
beast appeared.
It was a Knowles
pushed
effort.
me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance.
You saw a giant
I ran back
monster,
to get
turned
him and
around, and
dragged
he
him
was
to where
covered in
he
a
found us.
sticky
Where was the
substance. My
monster?
gosh, my
Miklas
mind.
and Vern had driven it away from us.
Need to dip
and
my head in
paid
holy
dearly
water after
for it.
this.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
I can't save you on that quote, Amity. There's no saving any of these. I know that there's going to be a
Gotta look
quote
around.
book, and I embrace it
Man
at this
you
point.
patched up. Is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it.
Ooh, I hear something down there. Let's see. Let's just make sure to go in swinging. A little bit of this. What does this do? Increases sign intensity. Increases vitality. Yeah. Heals vitality by an amount equal to current toxicity. If they said venom, I'll need to take that too. All right. Current toxicity is only at 34%. Boy, I am resilient. And yeah, let's go with... And I'll drink the other one right when I land in there.
Geralt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
I can't get down this way. I'll look for something else.
Be careful.
There we go. Dance of death, dance of death, dance of death. Here we go. Oh, you little... Take some of this stuff. One swing, one swing, one swing, one swing is all I need. One swing for you, one swing for you. Oh, one swing for you. One swing for you. Oh, okay. One swing for you. Get over here and collect your swing, dang it. There we go. You get a swing too. I see, I have a spoiler. Wait, what? Let's see. Ycey, I have a spoiler. Do you want to know? Mama Bear, we do not give spoilers on this channel. You hold that spoiler and keep it to yourself. But thanks for asking first. Let's see. I have a feeling I might know one of the spoilers already, but I don't want to think about it. It's one of those things where it's like, I might know it, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'd rather just
Geralt,
mess around and find
are you
out.
all right?
I'm fine. You? How'd you get in here?
I told you. Vern had a key to the grate. Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that?
Interesting.
I need to drink some white honey.
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Mm-hmm. Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes. Some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
I mean, wouldn't be the first.
Mixed with blood.
It would not be the first.
Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
We've already fought a vampire that likes to, you know, drink drunken blood.
Odd smell. Blend of alcohol, blood, and...
Once again, game is very heavy, and my computer, I just got a bunch of updates, so might just give it a little bit of time to suddenly catch up. I'll read chat in the meantime. I have a... Oh, we need to catch up with chat. Luna, Dumbledore dies at the end. Luna, gosh dang it. It's like, oh, you little... Listen here, you little schnitzel. Swing, bada bada swing. Amity? Oh, you're talking about that fight scene. Never mind. My thoughts exactly, Amity. Yeah. Listen, I was trying to swing, but some of them jumped around, including my frame rate for some reason. So I'm just going to give this thing a little bit of time to catch up.
Stench. Must have come through here.
I don't get it. This thing is a beast, this computer. It's never had problems processing this thing before, this game. It's probably just one of those days. Some days it does better than others. What in the name of all that is gross is that piece of grody?
Soaked in slime.
Oh.
Beast must have left it for later.
That's just disrespectful. I mean, it's efficient, it's just saving it for later like a refrigerator, but still, that is just some disrespectful levels of gross.
Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead.
Please tell me a bunch of girls haven't gone in here hoping to kiss the frog and turn it back into a human. Or what would this be called?
Loads of slime
Kiss the
here.
monster?
Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
I mean...
Shawnee, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble...
Shawnee, watch out. Move!
Yeah. Couple of them.
What do you want, Geralt?
Nothing, just looting.
Shawnee, watch out. Move!
Alright. No need to move anymore, Shani. Do what you need to do.
Another unfortunate romantic.
Oh,
Came
man.
to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead.
I'm never gonna get used to that.
Poor woman. She tried to get out. Futile effort.
Boy. Alright, who do I gotta kill next?
Redanian soldier. Came down to hunt the beast alone, maybe. Fool.
Brave fool, but still. Alright, let's see what's behind door number 2. So I could have just opened that normally, yes. Did I want to? No.
Dead drowners everywhere.
But I did just pick up a sword, so let's see if it's better than the one I've currently got. It is not.
Too close, I guess. Lair's gotta be nearby.
Maybe I should have meditated.
Corpses, slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be the lair.
Amber,
Fresh
no.
and moist.
Let's get froggy.
Beast was just here.
Let's get
I'll
froggy.
collect my sample.
Oh no.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
What now?
Need
Wait.
to lure the beast.
How? We don't even know what kind of monster it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to cut yourself or...
Relax.
No.
Plenty of bodies. I'll use one of them.
Good enough for your needs?
Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure venom. Once you've killed the monster.
To distill an antidote? No use for it once the beast's dead.
Not true. I have a few poison patients on hand. Besides, I can study the venom, test it, maybe discover some interesting properties.
Alright, time to lure the beast.
I'll get to work.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me afterwards. I'll look for a hiding place.
You'd be better off waiting for me up top, or back home.
But...
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
Geralt, did you not
Fine.
hear her say that she always gets her way?
Promise you'll stay out of it.
Good, that is how you do it.
I promise.
There we go.
Now
Made
go
eye
hide.
contact.
Be careful, Geralt.
Just like, look me in the eyes and promise. Good. Is it a giant lizard that spits venom? We're about to see, Spider-Girl. If I remember, unless I saw a different image, it might actually not be a lizard so much as an, well, we'll see. That's taking I Can Fix him to a whole new level, Abby. That's working in a hospital and saying, I can fix it. You might actually be able to. White Wolf? Tell me you did not just get an ad right now for mini wheats. I looked in the chat during this very strenuous cutscene. I see somebody say in all caps, I don't care about mini wheats right now, but I want to see the battle. Hold on to your mini wheats, you're about to see a battle. To answer what somebody else said in chat, is it a giant lizard that spits venom? Not a lizard like an amphibian, more like a amphibian. That's not a reptile. Okay. Open up my inventory. This dang thing always opens it up at the wrong time. Let's see, eat a little bit of this, and yeah, I think that should be good. A little overindulgent, but still. Now then. You think this is too many potions all at once? Oof. Nonsense. Let's get away from that. There's a big froggy. The Toad Prince. Huh. Jeez. Maybe I should do this instead. I'll throw, get him to hold still. That'll work. Yeah, so that does work. So the freezing grenades do work. Alright, good to know. Run, Geralt, run! I'm holding down the shift button to run, not for you to slowly approach him. There we go. And one last one for good measures. Oh, shoot! It didn't work. Okay. So we're out of freezing grenades, I see. There we go. I'm not kissing that. I just got an achievement. The achievement I just got is called, I'm not kissing that. Kill the Frog Prince. You gotta kiss it to break the spell. Nice little smooch. Lorenzo, no. Ah, so that's the prince. It's an evil frog. Yeah, I doubt kissing that will make it into a prince. Oh, yeah. Karma here. What the? New game? Who be you guys? The heck did you just call me? Good sir, I object. Respectfully. Okay, replenished all alchemy. Yay. Good lord, I'm naked. And I look good. Good gosh.
What's going on?
Ah, he's finally come to. And he can speak human, turns out. Started thinking I'd not conversed in common the whole way, except maybe with me reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross, or the Fakbarth Isle, as their strange tongue has it, en route to Ophir.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
I see it just needs a little kiss like what Enzo said. Abby, as the achievement said, I'm not kissing that thing. Listen, I don't swing that way, Abby. If it was a female frog, then maybe I'll tell you, but right now, no, I ain't into that. Seems you killed their prince? Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, Toad in the sewers. Damn it. Should consider myself lucky, I guess. Could have killed me on the spot.
Depends how you look at it. I happen to know a bit of a theory. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Wagered their honor, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home, safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So
they knew he was cursed to be a giant
bringing
frog.
the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice.
And who might you be?
And who might you be?
Felipe Calagrand at your service. Petty thief, professional fence, and your guide about Oxenford. We'll have a bit of time.
Yes, chat, I walked into that one. But seriously though, he looks good, doesn't he?
Well, to their thinking, I had a hand in this one's death. See, I was their guide, led them down into the sewers. But not until after you'd cut their prince's gut open.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate. When all said and done, could have sat on my arse in the alchemy playing Gwent. Didn't have to brag about knowing Oxenford better than my own breeches.
So why did they put you in here? What about Shani?
Listen, there was a young woman, a medic, red hair. They capture her too?
Don't recall seeing anyone of the sort. You were alone.
Good. Means she managed to flee. Hopefully made it home. We been at sea long?
Dunno rightly. Not that long. Though, on the other hand... But what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me off to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Me? I'm glad to be sailing to Ophir. I hear they got wild horses there. White, with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
Sure they're not black horses with white stripes?
Hey,
Does that matter?
Black horses with white stripes they got in Sanguibar. That I'm sure of.
Wait, so there is a difference. Okay.
Tried to break out yet?
Used every ounce of charm I got. Nothing doing. Might be my affair is rusty.
My affair is non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Could teach you something that time.
Elkal Orial.
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
Alakal Sorkan. Galavat Kar U Albata Agel.
Quiet.
Friendly.
Dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that.
Gileam Valar. Carveretener.
You'd be dead already.
Rev Hagar ni Aram
Vengeance is not ours to reap, Anna.
Torgate ya Alamit.
We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Valth Alakhe ul Igulath.
What?
Elkal.
Vilth.
Vilth. Alakhe. Il. Echalith.
Elkal. Inkal Avre Ikel Ugehereven Ulviter. Inch Avar Goliath.
So much did that just do.
What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks. And then he added something like, "We'll see who's in the mood for jokes then."
Why? What did I say?
That you wanted his auntie's hat. That was the gist on your road.
Great.
Great.
No point talking to that lot. All you get's angry gurgles. And they puff up, you notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
There anyone here who speaks common?
There's this mercenary with him. Looks Adanian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking. But I doubt either will talk to you. How's you?
Whoa, somebody get me a glass, because I just found a tall drink of
Got a long
water.
voyage
White
ahead.
Wolf. What is saying? I don't speak Taco Bell. Spider, I was just barely thinking to myself, speak English. Speak English. This is English land.
Greetings, Geralt. Remember me?
Holy crap. This guy. At the very beginning of the game, we met him in a tavern. He bought us drinks, and we asked him where Yen was.
I remember. We met in White Orchard.
Gaunter Odin, known also as Master Mirror. I helped you find your Yennefer. We meet again.
His tune,
and
his
it
song
seems you
in
need
the
my
background.
help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slog doesn't kill you first.
Haven't tried it yet.
Doesn't look promising. Not unlike your situation. I could try to extract you from here, you know. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you...
No more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you, Geralt. But before I do, I must know you'll return the favor.
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant. So, do you want my
Merchant
help?
of Souls.
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yantra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
What's that?
Of course.
A mark to show we're associates.
Well, that's on brand. Definitely on brand for you.
Who you gabbing with?
With no one.
The Quince, put a shirt on. This is the PG channel. Have our ratings gone that far down? Like, really, Lorenzo? Ratings gone that far down, huh? Oh, shoot.
Primed to sleep through the whole thing.
Our ship's gonna crash, isn't it?
Didn't bargain for no storm. I fear that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir get us safely. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Ooh, Ycey has stopped working. Rebooting failed.
Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else.
Is he dragging me by a feet?
The king is sure to condemn him to. I wish to see.
Oh.
What kind of hell? Tarring, flaying, and watering. This
Boy, you don't drop my feet. There we go. Perfect. And I just saw the city right behind us, so we are not too far away from it. Noted. Kill him first. Ladies and gents, I'll be ending the stream probably right after this fight. Assuming the fight doesn't kill me first. Where's that guy? Kill the spellcaster first, that's what I learned. Oh, there you are.
How long you gonna make me wait?
There you are. There you are, boy. Oh, you little... Get over here. Get over here. Fine, how about this then? Ah, can't get him to hold still. At least I can take care of these guys first. Oh, okay. Should have expected that. Oh! Instant kill, I see. Geralt is now soaking wet from the sea and shirtless. Ah, what a night to be alive. White Wolf, focus! We're fighting for our lives here. Geralt be like, that's what you get for kidnapping me. Geralt's outfit. Laddie, so what outfit? Don't you mean lack thereof? Actually, yeah, that is a good lacking in clothing outfit. Might not be able to kill him until the end. Right, I probably gotta kill the NPCs first. I wagered that a little too late. Of course, I killed the guy who's frozen first. Did you just poke me in the back?
Damn it.
Try this then. Gotcha, fool! Dang it. I didn't get him. It's one of those moments where I'm like, gotcha, fool! He did. He, in fact, did not get him. Did you just kill one of your own guys? Worst mage I've ever seen since the beginning. Oofda. Oofda. Maybe I'll just have to check my inventory to see if I have armor or not. But Geralt's outfit, chat, he does have a good outfit. Does Geralt still have the sword the Lady of the Lake gave him, or did he lose it again? I hope he did not. I'll check his inventory to see if he does. I'll put some armor on just in case. The problem is, as much as I want to fight, or as much as I want to run, unfortunately the game is very stupid with its sprint button mid-combat. Sometimes you could be holding down the button and he'll do that. He'll do this slow, methodical approach rather than run like you want him to do. Also, Magi, you just took out your own guy. Or Ophiri Mage, you just took out your own guy. Well done. think I have to put on... Sorry, guys, I do have to put some armor on him. Sorry, ladies, I've got to clothe him. You know what? Cannot perform that action in combat? You mean I can't take armor off in combat. Okay. Squire's steel sword. That's a silver sword. Right, so the sword I'm using is the strongest one I've got. But it's a little damaged, so let's go ahead and give it some tender love and care. And you know what? Let's increase the attack power while I'm at it. There we go. Oof. You little mongrel. Let's also increase my attack power here. Hey, I got you. Oh, dang it. So you're telling me I can't even harm him until after I've killed the smaller guys. No. Get that away from me. Ah, chill out. Oof, he chilled. Chill out, will ya? And gone. Nope, almost gone. And in true Ycey narrates fashion, I just had to kill him with an ice. Oh, get away, Geralt! Go for it. Oh, shoot. There we go. And... all right. Actually, I gotta see that Ulfiri tunic. Thanks, I hate it. All right. Having armor, I'm not complaining, no. I'm sure Chad is not complaining, Amity, but I'm glad to see that you're enjoying the show. Listen, this is what we mean by good character design. As you can see, chat, this is peak character design right here. Just, pinnacle of masculinity right here. This is good character design. Great outfit too, wouldn't you say? Now, let's just do my sacred duty of looting. And we can end the chat, or end the stream right here. Werner, or Werner, Penner, whatever be it they call you. No idea have I why the most gracious crown mage Ahmad designated all people, you as our liaison, the argument that you best know this land, being Nordling yourself. Do not I find in the least bit convincing, but Aedirn's as much to do with Redania as Zeracania has with Ulfir, namely, nothing. But as the wishes of his graciousness are not to be disputed, beseech you I to try to deliver him to this message. Our camp we have staked near Brunwick, a village, in keeping with the orders given us by the court and his graciousness. Knowledge and goods of our land we now share with the local populaces. Sadly, as to their mental capacities, my predictions rightly judged, so I renew my request for permission to travel towards a greater urban settlement, where our knowledge and experience will be better appreciated. Sincerely, Dula Khamani. Dulaka Amani. I love it how he goes out to say, Ulfir and Zeracania are two completely different places. It's like saying, listen, Persian and Arab are completely different. Don't you try to confuse us just because you're a Luddite. Ah, this is the place he's talking about. Meet Master Mirror at midnight at the crossroads beneath the willows. Where is it? Oh, just over here. Right, so ladies and gents, I know we just ended on a cliffhanger, but this is actually where we're going to end the stream. Where we last left off, we were headed... Yo. When we pick up on the stream, I will not be on these little islands. I will fast forward us right over to here. But first, suppose we could just see what's all along the way. Some undiscovered points. Might as well, right? Shirtless and with a harness. Peak design indeed. Yeah, I guess that is a harness, you know? My gosh, he looks like he needs to have a whip in his hand, you know? Like, you've been naughty. You need to behave. I'm here to make sure of that. Then he pulls Igni out. Is it getting hot in here? Oh, diabolic. That's a diabolic lever right there. Let's see, I'm going the wrong way, naturally. Well, what can we do besides swim? Wait, was there a boat over here? Naturally, there was not. There's a boat over there. What do you do with a drunken swim? Oh. Alright, hope you're an excellent backstroke. Of course, he's shirtless again. Audrey, this is one of my streams. It's going to happen, okay? Come on, swim, don't walk. I know it's shallow over here, but you got this. Ooh. What do you do? Ooh. What do you do with a drunken swimmer? What do you do with a drunken swimmer? What do you do with a drunken swimmer early in the morning? Roll out of the water, Geralt, and you'll roll, old boy, roll out of the water. There you go. Unfortunately for you, Drowner, I don't need clothes to hit hard.
Show me what you got.
Oh, there was one over there. That's who you were aiming at.
What now, you piece of filth?
Like, listen, I'm a monster hunter. I've got to do this. Amity's just says, hush, 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 bonk you, sir. Amity, I hope you know the amount of flustery that you can produce in a single given moment is more than enough reason for me to continue my antics this way. Just, has anybody ever seen that freaking out gif? Like it's a little gif of a kitten freaking out, squealing. That's what I'm picturing right now. Oh, shoot. Ah. So that's where that is. Whee! That's where the treasure is. Below. Rusted key? Letter written in blood? Why is it written in blood? Brethren, I write you now in my own blood? That's why. He looks like he came from the LADS Tomorrow Catch-22 event. Have I reached a new level of boomer to not know what that means? Right, yeah, he looks exactly like it, Montserrat. I knew. I'm just checking if you know, you know? Please, I don't want to go to confession again, Abby. And that is too dang long for me to read right now. Now, up the ladder we go. Gotta go get me some treasure. Okay, maybe oh, that's what they're doing. They're doing drugs here. It's fist tech. Oh my gosh, I have fist tech in my inventory. I just realized I've looted that off of certain characters. I'm not going to get arrested for having fist tech in my inventory, will I? Alright, I probably should put on some clothes, right? I mean, I've already been going this entire route without a shirt on, or without any armor, contrary to my nature. But still, might as well just do it now, you know? Come on. The clothing I have only gives me 1 armor. Might as well just go with the 0 armor. Ah, beautiful terrain. What in the ever-loving schnot bubble is that? And why does it sound like it's a guy in pain? Well, it's about to be. What the Gary the snail did I just kill? And it didn't even say Mao. Okay, sorry Gary. This loot's mine now. Ow, schmick. Let me just... Come on. Oh, I can't access my inventory. Never mind, I can. Make up your mind, game. Let's see. Are these swords any good? No. And again, no. And thrice no. Okay. Let's just go with this, shall we? Oh, reliable. Water hag decoction. Ooh, little. Was that a... That was almost a double kill. And I cannot see in the bushes. Sorry, chat. Let me just go this way. There we go. 1 hit, 1 kill. That's all I need. Boy, the adventure Geralt is having today. First visiting a frog that doesn't turn back into a prince when you kiss it. You just have to kiss it goodbye. Getting kidnapped, fighting a mage. Making a deal with a probably devil, probably not. With an I don't know what he is. Fighting one monster den after the other, and then finally... Oh yeah, and losing his clothes after all of this. Ycey says, "You got dinner." What dinner? Did you buy me dinner? Oh, Lorenzo, you shush. So, what is this over here? That sounds like Lorenzo when I wake him up too early.
I like that silver.
And ice. Everything is covered in narrates. Ooh, feline steel sword superior. Hey, Amity, I found your sword. Now then. So I've got a bad brand. Gary, why? I know, Amity. You thought what we had was special. Lizards with bonk tails. Yeah, Mama Bear, those are some large-ass insects. Those are scorpions with bonk tails. So regular scorpions. Wait, it says that I haven't cleared it out yet. Is there more in there than what I discovered? Pardon, chat, I've got to go in there. What sort of loot dragon would I be if I go into a cave full of loot and not leave with all the loot? That just sounds like very inefficient planning, if you ask me. There's probably some underneath the water, right? Right? Oh, yep. There's more to it.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Ah, the device that Kira gave us. Thank you, Kira. Oh wait, the eye. Yeah. The eye that dispels illusions. I swear, that thing that Kira gave us has been essential for this entire game. It really makes me wonder how far we would truly get if we didn't accept the gift. Alchemist notes. And something tells me that is the end of it. Alright, now we can leave the cave and continue. Before I forget, Happy Filipino Food Month. Ooh. Abby, is it Filipino Food Month? If it is, I'll just have to go find my local Pinoys and make them cook for something for me. Classic. Yeah, just... that's how you celebrate Happy Filipino Month, right? You just find your local Pinoy and hold them hostage until they make food. Then you share it. No? Oh, if you excuse me, I think I have to go make a call. I need to apologize to somebody. Alright, caverns. Fast travel. Well, next time I see you guys, we will be here meeting Master Mirror. But thank you so much for joining me today, ladies and gents. This was another nice little episode of Geralt and Friends, or more like Geralt and Friend. So we were told to hunt down a giant frog monster that some girls have been going to go see, hoping to kiss it and turn it into a prince, which it is technically a prince, but not quite what they were hoping for. And sadly meeting several grisly demises. After that, somebody made a deal with us and branded our face, and now we are on a market venture deal from hell, trying to fulfill a wish, I guess. Now we gotta go meet with Gaunter O'Dim since he helped save us from a very sticky situation. Some might say a very slimy outcome. Ycey, yes, it's Filipino Food Month in the US right now. Sweet! Oh, beautiful. I suddenly love this new naming system. I can cook for you, don't have to hold me hostage. Okay, fine. Abby, where's the fun in that, though? I mean, yeah, I can... You don't have to be held hostage at all. Magical loot bag. Yeah. Well, thank you, ladies and gents, for joining me today. My name is Ycey Narrates. This was The Witcher 3, and I bid you adieu. Goodbye. Until next time on Friday, we will continue our story with Geralt. Once again, Ycey Narrates, and I bid you adieu. Goodbye.